because it will crunch, break. Adam's having a look inside my bus for the first time ever. He's never really gone inside and looked around. For good.
And over the years, I've gotten down to where only like 3 windows in the bus open now.
Yeah.
Is this actually going to sprawl out to be wide enough to actually
I have
cover?
absolutely no clue, but we're going to find out.
Yeah, let's find out before we get up there so we know what we're dealing with. Here, just open that straight to the front of the bus.
Huh?
Open that straight to the front of the bus and let's see. Right here, wait. Straight to the front.
What do you mean?
Straight to the front of the bus and let's see how wide it is.
Oh, wide. It'll be fine as far as if we can do the dangle.
Barely.
As long as that part in the top is where the water's really coming in the most. The part that I can manage is the dripping in the windowsills. If I could just get this to stop the roof itself, because there's an area like this deep.
It's barely.
I know exactly where it's leaking from.
Barely going to dangle.
But that's why we need the weight. Is it going to be long enough? Is my question.
Most of that wood is way too much.
What about these pieces right here? These skinny ones.
You can pull the hardware off of these freaking.
I will. I'm gonna do all that. I just
Before you throw it away.
I was just like cleaning, you know. So I was just like, bah. But that's pretty much all the burn pile. Anything that's wood there or cloth. Fucking dog turd. Damn it, I found my stapler, but now I don't know where it is. Do you want to cut this one or just leave it? The longer one?
Alright.
My drill is in the front seat. You want me to get it?
What's that?
Oh, you got your drill.
You have screws? Yeah, we don't want huge screws.
I have like those yellow carpentry ones that are like an inch and a half or 2 inches long. And the cool thing is it's wet, so it's gonna stick to the roof.
Yeah, it's not like it's gonna blow right now.
Right. You want to get up to the ladder there? I'll hand you, or I can feed you it, and then I can get up through the hatch.
Actually covered.
Yeah, but I could go and just the very least just open the back hatch, get up on the roof of the back hatch, and then pull it until I get to that place. And then you can move the ladder to the back. And then you can finish pulling it from that way. I can stand on the back door.
The smart thing to do is for me to take the ladder to the back now, get up there. You just feed while I pull the whole thing on.
Okay, you want to get on the roof? Go ahead. I will do that. You got it. And instead of doing that, we should just take the whole roll and you should roll it down the roof. it up against that big rock. Huh? I need to properly. Oh my God, Adam.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was worried about. This black shit is rocks,
Yes.
fucking slippery.
Yes.
And all that needs to get cleaned off of the roof before we put the steel and paint.
Oh yeah. No. That's why I'm waiting. Just waiting for a dry day. I'm gonna get 2 dry days. I'm gonna
Well,
clean the bus.
honestly,
I'm gonna use that
I
mop.
wouldn't wait for a dry day to clean this. Because, if you get up here and scrub it, you're gonna help wash it off.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, I mean, it just
I just
wet.
still have to go and buy the stuff.
One of those green scour pads is what I need. Yeah, I think that just the seams are leaking.
Yeah, if you look basically close to where I'm at, like right one window away from me that way, that's where the crack really
Here,
is.
go off the front end.
Okay. Well, I gave you the whole roll so you could just roll it.
What?
The whole roll so you can roll it.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to roll it though. Well, maybe. Hang on.
The little step is gone.
What's that?
So my little step is like gone on the other side.
God, I almost wish I was barefoot.
It probably would be easier, honestly.
I don't know if it's gonna, well, the antenna's causing it to stick up here, but I don't know that it's gonna hang at all.
Well, as long as it covers up that crack that's right there, I don't really care. It's just that right where, just to the side of the fucking, I'm leaking base, but it's leaking from that seam right there.
We'll
And
use
that
the ladder. We'll come along
Because
with
there's
the
a
ladder
chunk, you
first
can see,
thing.
there's a chunk missing out of the caulking right there.
Yeah, I
Like you can
saw
see
it.
it from here.
Let me see a couple spots.
Would it be better to walk on that if you like put that down and roll it like a red carpet? Look at that, it's long enough! Yay! It's fucking long enough. Okay. Give me a minute, I gotta go look. Just so you know, the bus is starting to tilt. The bus is starting to tilt a little bit towards the back driver's corner. Here. get out of your way with that.
You had, right?
Yes, I do. And I was going to ask you if I could borrow yours as well. Have both of them running in there at the same time, one in the front and one in the back.
I got Angie. I'll let you. I'll go on in there.
I mean, just for literally a day. Just like exactly. I'm using the yellow one right now for the bathroom. It's the bathroom one, so I can run my vacuum. But I'm going to go buy one.
We're gonna, yeah, but the problem's gonna be not consistent. The problem is that actually power, we're gonna have to hook up the second power box on a different breaker.
Yeah, but the cool thing is that we got the heat out the stairs. Heat out the stairs is gonna be a lot better.
Yeah, then one of the features was that, well, we thought that he didn't keep the water in there. But all the water's gonna get moved in there anyways. All the plumbing is gonna get like that shit right there. I'm gonna cut that right there off and out and freaking dig down to where it's into the thing right there. And then dig along the side, trench along there, and run it in the back side of the building under the floor. And that way it's buried in something inside so there's no fucking freezing nothing. Does your seat fold over on itself?
It's literally right here, dude. I can see it just dumping in. There's also an old patch here.
There's also moss.
There's literally an old patch here.
There's also moss in your tracks in a couple spots.
Right here.
Yeah, no, I saw
There's
that
no
too.
caulking.
But you saw the moss in the tracks.
Yes.
And you see where
Yes. That's why my windows have been leaking for the last 2 years. Plus, this rubber right here has gotten sun exposure.
Yeah, yeah,
And so it's
degrades.
doing this like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
now.
But you see where the water's dripping
That's
in the
not
middle?
supposed to happen, I know.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It should all rail off the end.
I know.
In fact, this front was designed for it all to rail off exactly.
I've never cleaned it. When I bought it,
Yeah,
I literally,
designed for it to come off this back end,
when I bought the bus,
which kind of sucks.
I never was able to clean it. Like, I literally moved into it and it was just a construction zone. I never was able to vacuum it out or clean it at all when I first bought it. Because I got in a fight with the guy I sold my bus or van to. And I had to call the cops and get help. Because he was like trying to fucking physically assault me and shit. So like, I didn't have any time. I had to move in.
What?
It pisses me off, man. So frustrating because like I can't, everything just decays. Just like fucking sitting there. Dang, I won't put this tarp over there too, over that. If we put that tarp over the thing, I think that it will cover that side piece. Or maybe like another strip of this. But I need to get that shit covered up right there. See that right there?
and not leak into inside.
I honestly don't think it's going to need to be weighted down. Because you're going to take it off ASAP. I mean, like, I guess if a really hard wind comes. I don't want to deal with it, honestly.
Yeah, me either, honestly. Well, I'm thinking we should do something. Rocket, stay put.
Does your drill have a star bit on it? I don't know what to do with my mattress.
Pull that thing out of there.
Oh, I should
Get this heavy thing, climb up there and set it on that shit.
on the where?
On plastic up there.
Just like on the top?
Yeah, let's weight it down with those. Easier and it'll work. For now, right?
Yeah.
Like one up here on this side and then one more on the other side somewhere, at least.
There we go. There's another one.
Here, grab that other big fatty that's down there.
I don't know what to do, man. I want to get that fucking mattress out of there. If I get the mattress out of there, I can take the bed apart. Take the bed apart. Oh my god, Alex.
Why can't, what's the matter with the mattress?
It's a mattress and I don't want to get outside soaked.
What day is today?
I don't know. Friday. Today's Friday. So, like the bed frame or whatever is, it's literally just that dresser with a piece of plywood on top and then a couple of pieces of wood in the bus wall to like counterweight it or whatever. And then a post in the middle. So I needed to disassemble all that and then get that dresser out. The only way the dresser comes out though is the back. I can't get it out the front. I could maybe if we like, or if you use a power tool.
Well, I'll make it so we can get in the back door too.
Because it's right over the water right now. It's like right, like some a big, no, it's like almost a big pool. So there's no footing in the door. Yeah, literally the door's right over the water.
Well, that's all right. We'll throw that fucking mug right over the water.
Okay. It's really pretty. All the rocks and stuff.
Yeah. Slowly but surely trying to fill this in.
Yeah. Looks pretty with the water in it right now. Yeah, so, but I just don't know what to do with the fucking mattress. I guess I could take it straight to the dump, but like I'm also in this place where I don't know if it's salvageable or not. I have a bed cover over it and it's zippered in. So like
It really depends on the quality of the bed cover.
that's exactly what I'm thinking and whether or not they chewed through it or not.
Well, I would figure that out first of all.
That's kind of what I've been trying to figure out.
'Cause
Getting to that point of figuring that out.
Because yeah, I would freaking when you're ready, we'll just take it out. We'll load as much stuff and the fucking mattress, strap the mattress to the fucking top of it all, and freaking go to the dump with it.
Okay, so what day is the dump open? Here?
The upriver dump is Saturday.
Saturdays.
The downriver dump is I don't know, but today's Friday, so tomorrow is the upriver dump day. So I would get it all ready to go today.
Okay, well, let me go charge my devices for like 40 minutes, and then you want to help me move the bed out, and then I'll disassemble the wood, and then help me get the dresser out? Okay. Okay. I need like 40 minutes to let my shit charge up a bit. Maybe even like 20. No, I did not go to my storage unit. Tuck the front under the wipers, that's a good idea. What's going on? Dude, I got a bunch of shit sent to me. Like a whole bunch of samples coming. Someone is sending me a fucking respirator. So I've been posting about how I've been working in the bus, you know, and someone reached out to me, and I'm gonna get this respirator. Check it out. Can't remember which one. Hold on, let me go and find out exactly the one that. Okay, those are the clippers. I got dog clippers coming. I got a phone suction thing coming. I got baby feet. I can't wait to do that. I got a water projector coming. Here it is. Check that guy out. It's 11:11. So I got the respirator coming. I got, oh my God, I got a hair dryer coming. I got an eye massager coming. I'm really excited about these. These are for thick dog hair, they said. So we'll see. I should put my phone down so that it's charging and not. Ooh, I still have that Sheila Jeep. Oh, yeah, buddy. Hells yeah, yo. Oh my God, thank you, God. My body needs minerals. Oh my God, it tastes so good. God, it's so yummy. This shit is so yummy. I don't know if you've ever tasted fulvic acid before, but ugh. And when your body is needing it really bad, it tastes even better. So this has honey, shilajit, and saffron in it. Yum. I feel better already. Just tasting it, just knowing that my body is like packing in the minerals. No, we're not back in the bus yet. But we will be. I'm just hanging out here for a minute. I'm gonna let my phone charge. Should let both of you guys charge at the same time. I'm sitting on my hair. Keep it together, Will. Don't get banned. Were you the one that got banned yesterday? Kicked out yesterday? I'm sitting on my hair. You can't eat that. No, I can't have the fulvic acid off my face. Dude. Bro, chillax. It's literally pouring rain. It's not like you can go out or anything. It's raining. So. Christ. What the heck was that? Please stop. I did leave the land, yes. Are you my Sherry? Or are you a Sherry, just a random Sherry from the internet? I'm curious if you're my Sherry. My best friend in the whole wide world, Sherry. The woman that I will retire with one day. Please. Oh, come on, man. There we go. There's something on the screen. Okay, okay. So not my Sherry, but still my Sherry. Oh, there's moss on my hat. Gross. So you have missed so much. In July, my power box, my power supply melted, and I ordered a new cable to try and reroute the charging from AC electric to, like, from my generator. I tried to reroute it to solar, but my solar has never worked. I don't know why. I've never been able to figure out hooking up solar or making it function or charge anything. Like, I never was able to make it work. So it didn't work, and I went and stayed the night at a friend's house down the street from where I was living, from where my land is. And the next day, while I was gone, like, I was only planning on being gone for a few days or maybe like a week or two, just until I could figure things out. I did not intend on never going back. That's not what my plan was. My plan was to go back, but I got a phone call like the day after I was gone, and I apparently stop it, stop. Do you need to go outside? If you need to go outside, then let's go outside. Go. So like the day after I left, a group of men went to my land, and they were looking for me, and it was not for kind and pleasant reasons. It was only by the grace of God that I was not physically there. Like, the fact that I wasn't, like, it still blows my mind, because I would have been there. Like, oh, did I forget to fill up your water this morning? I'm sorry. You guys are so thirsty. I'm such a bad mama. Did you just fucking pee on my floor? Are you fucking kidding me? Outside! Are you fucking serious? Girls, come on! No! Peeing in the house! No. Go outside. Outside, Dadle. Outside potty. Outside potty. You just peed on my floor. Go, potty, outside. Don't touch that rat. Dadle. Yeah, she just came out of the spot, and I'm literally taking him outside. She peed and she was drinking water. Little shit. Where you going? Come on, Dadle. Where's my little girl? Oh, she wants daddy. Give her some lovin'. She's right behind you. Come on, Diddle. Diddle. Come on, baby girl. Come on, Diddle, I got treats. Oh, okay. Okay. Do you guys want the treats? Do you want the treats? Yes, we want the treats, Mama. Okay. What was I gonna do? Get you water. Dude, this is so cool. So when their water is empty, I don't have to like pour it or scoop it out of this, like, I got this watering station for my dog. So like when I want to fill up the water for the girls, I just hold it up to the fountain part and just let it bubble in. And voila. She's a tiny girl. She's a tiny girl. Okay. Orly! Where's my boy? Where is he? Come on, dog. Orly. Come on, buddy. Come on, dog. I got treats. Bro, it looks like my bus is sinking into the ground. Come on, I got your treats. The scissors in the pocket still are blue. What a good boy. Ah, Teeter, piggy. What the hell? There it is. No, I did not hear that from Roxanne, Miss Leedy. I heard that I got a phone call from my gaybers, my gay neighbors, my gaybers. My gaybers called me, and they were very in a panic actually, and they were like, where are you? Where are you right now? Like, what's going on? Where are you? Where are you? And I was like, what are you talking about? Everything's fine. I told them, I just told everybody I was dog sitting, you know, because I was dog sitting. When I moved in, that's what I just like started doing, is I just started helping them out with their animals, and, you know, making sure that the dad who had hit the father, the oldest man in the house, he has severe dementia, and he's like bedbound now. He can't do anything. He's like totally, like fully disabled, a total vegetable now, and so he can't take care of himself. And so I started to get taken advantage of, but I'll get into that in a minute. Literally the first day I was there, my friend and her mom both went out of town. So I was there at the house by myself with the dad with dementia and with all the dogs. And so I was like, yeah, I'm dog sitting. Like, what's going on? I just happened to be gone. You know, they just happened to be gone. I didn't want to go through the whole story of the solar panels and how I've been at my ex-husband's, you know, and I'd just gotten back and I didn't feel like going through it all. So I was just like, I'm at one of our neighbors dog sitting. And so, he was like, 4 men came to the property in a truck, and they like went off the road onto the ditch, and they like got out. 2 were in the car, 2 got out of the car. They literally drove to the neighbor's house. Like, it's a commune, so there's like a main house, like a garden house, which is like where the big kitchen is and where the dining hall and stuff is. And so they just walked in the front door of the house, and my neighbor, who is a trans man, so was female and is male now, he was standing at the kitchen with no shirt on, okay, just doing the, like, cooking or doing the dishes or something like that. And the man just walked in, and then they started like playing the drums that were in the living room and stuff, or like they had like drums, like, you know, spiritual drums. They started like touching their stuff, and like, we're talking about a man in the house alone, you know, being encountered by these people. And I mean, my neighbor was trying to be like nice, you know, because like there's these strange men in the house, and it's a scary situation. Anyways, it was a whole fiasco. My neighbor ended up writing about it on like Facebook or whatever. Wesley wrote a huge long post about it and posted it on Facebook. I screenshot Wesley's post and I posted it in the local community page, and the people who showed up on my property started like coming at me, like saying like, oh, or no, they're the guy's girlfriend or something like that. I don't know what exactly it was, but I'm the one who got piled on for making up this story. But I just screenshot someone else's story. You know, it wasn't my story to begin with. I just screenshot it, and you could even see the person's name or whatever. People are just retarded. But anyway, so I truly don't know what happened, because like I wasn't there. I'm just relaying the story, and I'm trying to remember what was written down on that thing, that screenshot. I can read it out at some point. But what's even crazier is I left. So I was gone when that happened, and I literally never went back. When I heard that people were going to my house looking for me, I was like, that's it. I am not going back. I will not put myself and my son, I'm not going to put us in that position. God got me out of there for a reason, and I'm not going to go against God. So I'm going to just figure shit out, and I will live in a tent if I have to, but I'm not going back there. So that's what I did. I moved into I ended up buying a canvas, it looks like a yurt, or like a... What are you fucking doing this for? Stop! This is really annoying. Buddy. I can give you a Benadryl. Anyway, so he's taking my thoughts from me, and I'm having a hard time talking. But anyway, so... Dude, you're not going back outside. No. No back outside. I said I will give you Benadryl, which means you get a cheese tax. What's crazy is that after I left, I ended up just moving into a tent. I moved into a tent and lived in a tent in my friend Hannah's yard for like maybe a month and a half or 2 months until I was able to come here. And now where I'm at now, my friend Adam, I've known Adam for like 3 years, and we have been talking about doing this for 3 years. We've been talking about either I was trying to get him to move to my property for a long time, but he wouldn't do it. And then you know I came so in 2023. Yeah, in 2023, April of 2023, I came here and I was thinking about moving here with my friend who I had a single mama living on my property with me for a minute, and we were both gonna move here, but she ended up going on a hike and falling and breaking her pelvis and her tailbone and shit, and so she could no longer do homestead things. She needed to be like bed bound and like, you know, full on easy. Do you want some cheese? Tax the cheese tax. So she ended up having to go, and I ended up not moving here because I was afraid to do it all by myself. Like, I was afraid to uproot my whole property life and plant it over here. So Adam bought, when Lee and I were going to move here, when she was here, he bought the chicken coop that I'm using right now. He bought that chicken coop for me, and then it just sat in his carport for like 2 years waiting for me. But I ended up moving here by myself, and I ended up going back to the being back at the property by myself. And so I almost moved here in April of 2023. And like I said, he and I have been talking about this for a long time. So when all that was going down with my land and having to leave and the people showing up and then me being in a tent in my friend's backyard, I started talking to Adam again more seriously about moving here. So I took a trip here. It was like a 3-hour drive, and I came and I looked at the land, and we discussed where I would put my bus and like where I could put my tent and stuff like that. And we planned on moving me like the next week or 2 weeks later. And that's what we did. So like 3 weeks later, he came to Wolf Creek. He got with his big white truck, and we loaded it full of all my stuff. And we were going to tow my shitty RV that was like falling apart. We were going to tow that over here. But fucking Roxanne, like the night before, had just taken it upon herself to take my RV and from the land where I had it up into the top of the property. And so it got completely ransacked. Everything inside of it got stolen. And then she sold it to somebody because that's what she do. Because she's, a terrible person. But anyway, so Adam came and got me. We decided fuck that RV, left it there, and we left my bus there. I didn't even go we didn't even go to the bus that day. He brought my stuff back here, put it all in the carport, and then we went back and got it just like last week. So I've been here since September, I think. Yeah, September is when I got here, late, like mid-September. And I just got my bus like 2 weeks ago. So it's been a fucking process, that's for sure. I'm like, I'm thinking about like 10 different things in the back of my head while I'm trying to tell this story. None of the... Yeah, I love my tent. I still have it. No, the RV it's gone. It's just gone. So I don't know what she did with it. She probably sold it. Knowing her, knowing like how she do. Fuck, it's pouring. I gotta go in the bus. What time is it? It's 11:30. I still have to go to work and do painting and stuff. I don't really want to do it. I'm gonna check on my phone. Watch out. Please don't fall off the bed. Another sample request approved. No way! Hells yeah! I got approved from the Guru Nanda. So fucking weak, dude. And I got the dog some kind of fancy dog food. I'm excited. Sorry guys, but I'm gonna be making a bunch of TikTok shop videos here coming up. Like, maybe like 10 or something. I got this I got from Guru Nanda coming. It's the Gut Cleanse 2-step kit. So it's a parasite cleanse. And I got their gum hygiene makeover kit, oral brightening toothpaste, oil pulling stuff, mouthwash, toothbrush, floss. I got Badlands Ranch superfood complete for dogs. The CMOS people denied me. Bummer. Oh, I also got these things to block the EMF on your phone. I'm excited mostly about this fucking respirator, to be quite honest.
If there's one thing that my time as a content creator, if there's one thing that my time as a content creator has taught me, it's that projection is real. It is 100% real. The people who are the loudest in condemning others, quickest to grab their pitchforks, fastest to jump on a crusade, they're often always attacking a reflection of themselves and other
Well,
people.
now I can tell you how it is.
They're always
I'm gonna be finished painting probably in like
have done. They just hope that nobody else
this week.
out.
We're done pretty much.
And the reason
I
why
gotta
they're so loud
do
about
stuff
condemning
today
it
and then
is
maybe
because
one more
they
day.
want you to know, no, I could never do that because they so loudly condemn it. It's kind of like mega church pastors, you know, who preach against gay marriage and homosexuality for years, only to be caught soliciting sex from the same sex in the bathroom at the airport or caught up in some kind of sex scandal or something. I'm telling you. And it is especially true for these motherfucking influencers on this app. Your favorite influencer who is outraged is projecting. So the next time you see an influencer getting on their soapbox attacking another creator for some reason, ask yourself, what is this motherfucker hiding? Because that's the question you need to be asking. Not like, oh, what happened now? Who do I need to hate now? No. What you need to ask is,
Stop, buddy.
what are they hiding? Oftentimes, the answer lies in the things that they are criticizing about the other person.
I love you.
Just think about it. If there's one thing that my time as a content creator has taught me, it's that
You're bothering
projection
you.
is
I'm gonna go
real.
see about that medicine in the van.
It is 100% real. The people who are the loudest in condemning others, quickest to grab their
Buddy, you
pitchforks,
gotta chill.
fastest.
You gotta chill. What is going on? What was that? What was that? That was something big. What was that? Oh, it was the thing moving. Yep. I love you.
No matter what you think about yourself, if you...
God, I want to like rip my bus apart. See, I can watch people do bus content now because I'm not stewing about not having my own bus. So, alright, I got electricity over there, so I'm just gonna bring a charger with me. Alright, I gotta go, Orly. I gotta go to work. Excuse me, sir. Oh, friggin' frack, I need my water. Watch out, buddy. Come on. You gotta get out of the way. Oh, fuck, I'm out of water! I was just at the fucking gas station! Buddy, I'm sorry. I gotta go. I have to do human things, okay? No, his ear's bothering him. I'm so bummed, dude, that, like, I went out of town, you know, and I come back and my dog is super sick. And now his ears are all fired up because it's totally because he ate. I know it. I know it without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, there's no electricity over here. No, he took the cord back. Fuck. I gotta get the cord. I need to look up this medicine. Dog. Pretty sure that this is stuff for his ears. Dude, it's fucking leaking so bad in here last night, man. It looks like it's drying up though. That's good. Oh, I gotta get the dehydrator. What are its uses? Ha! God fucking damn it! Yeah! Guess what this is? This is ointment for Orly's ears. It has it's an antifungal, antibiotic, and another antibiotic for a specific type of bacteria. It also has a corticosteroid to reduce inflammation, redness, and itching. It is commonly prescribed to treat ear infections, skin infections, hot spots, allergic dermatitis, fungal infections, or minor cuts, abrasions, or wounds. Can you help me with dosage? My dog is about 100 pounds. Between 80 and 100 pounds. Yep, it is prescription only. Yes, yes, yes. So it's just apply a thin film. Don't give me that garbage. Right. Okay. Okay. He can't lick. He needs to wear a cone. Oh yes, I will definitely be calling my veterinarian. Thank you so much. I was like literally about to shit myself. So I'm sitting here looking at my jug of water, and I don't know if you see this, but see how the water looks yellow? Like, what the fuck? Why does the water look yellow? So I just pulled it up, and it's not. It's just water. It's reflecting the yellow light from the window pane thing. The chat just disappears on this. I never can see it. Oh my god, me too, Miss Leedy. I can't wait. Alright, so I only have this amount of water, so I have to make it last. Did he take his drill back? Yes, he did. What did I do with my drill bit? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna go get my drill. I knew I was gonna end up having to go fucking get that. I'm getting my drill. It's getting fucking muddy by the door already. I need to put something down. It's getting muddy. You wanna help me move the mattress? Hey Adam, you wanna help me move the mattress? Yeah. I'm gonna put something down though in front of my door because it's like really muddy. This thing, I've tried to move it with my foot 18 times. Yay! No rug there. I'm gonna pull all these rugs out. I'm gonna get this thing out of here too.
Alright, I'll be there in a second. Yeah, alright. Alright. What? What? The pillow got puked on. Yep.
Okay. Got this cool cover for my fridge. Aww. Isn't it? Love it. Everywhere. So see, it's a nice mattress. It's like the super thick kind. Whatever. I just don't. So like it's got chew spots here and here. But like what am I doing here? I just don't know. There's definitely mold on the bed frame, like some building up.
I think it's just on the cover though.
I know, that's like why I'm kind of conflicted, right? And if I just leave this cover on, it should be alright, but like what the fuck am I supposed to do with the fucking bed and even get the bed frame out of here, you know?
You definitely want to get the bed frame out.
Oh god, yes. There's no keeping this. It's just, there's like soaked funk over there and yeah, I definitely need the bed out of here.
Well,
Also, I hate this dresser.
I mean, you could always just stand the mattress up in here for the time being while you get the frame out and figure it out.
And then I can move the frame. Yeah, okay. That's something. Let me just organize back here real quick so that I don't have to mess with it again. I'm gonna be stuck. Are we gonna be able to get out the back door? Got my jewel in my pocket. Got the drill. Need the drill bit. Dude, I just found fucking prescription ear ointment
Alright, let's do this.
for my doggy's ear. No, I'm coming. Honestly, I could probably get the mattress if I'm just gonna sit over there by myself, right, honestly. And then it would be such a clusterfuck. Oh, well, if you go that way, you can get out in front and get out in front of it. And then you won't be stuck.
There you go.
So it's a foam bed.
Push. Oh, stop. And you got two covers on it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I've got, like, it's really been super protected, so I'm feeling like I might be able to keep it. But I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know if that's what, you know? And...
Well, now you can start to remove that at any rate.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. Thank you! I could have done that by myself. Totally could have done that by myself. Alright. Come on, dude. I'm not trying to take you. Just you. take apart later. Ow. Okay, I can still get through. Alright, that's not so bad. It's not so bad. Alright. Going to the hospital. Hey Heather, I'm really sick, can't breathe. Yep. Text Brad, absolutely. Exclamation point. Take care of yourself. Keep me posted. Exclamation point. Fuck, Brad's going to the hospital. He can't breathe.
Sending to Bradwork. Absolutely. Take care of yourself. Keep me posted.
A nurse, so it must be pretty serious. Okay. I'm nervous. Don't you fall. You come out. Great. It'd be better down here. On the wrong direction, so I'm not going to be a cool guy and try to be a cool guy. I'm just going to do it the right way. Okay. No more transitions. That bitch is doing fucking spell work on me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? She's fucking doing spell work on me. She's fucking doing spells on me? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? It smells like ass over here. Oh, stripped out. Awesome. I got that one out, bro. Oh, is there one underneath? There's no screw there. There's no more screws. There's no more screws. Like, what the heck? There are no more screws. Bummer, dude. Come on, come out. You know you wanna. I should just grip you. I don't understand, man. Why is it not coming up? Bro, it's acting like it's still like super duper screwed in. Okay, let's look down here. Oh shit, I forgot about the glass. Bus window. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so it's just screwed into this. Aha! Screw on the other side. Nope. Okay. Nowhere else. Yay. Okay. I get. Okay, it's half off time. I would find my hair dryer the day after I get a new dryer. I hear my phone. Hello? Hi. Oh yeah? You got some time off? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to catch up with you and see what, right now I am disassembling the bed in my bus. Yeah. Like literally right now at this very moment. Me too! Dude, Holly! Literally, I just took apart my bed. Roxanne came into my bus and wrote spells on my bed frame. I know, right? Fucking, are you kidding? I literally did not know. I just found it right now. I just found it. Me too. Now I just need to find a lawyer and sell the property. Because she's trying to pull, you know, whatever she can figure out to make it so that I don't get my, you know, share of the land and she ends up with 100% of it. Yeah, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to give him the money that he required when he was willing and able, and now he's no longer willing or able. I'm not sure. One of the two. So now I'm kind of just back at square one. But I trust God, you know, like everything everything that I wanted, I'm getting right now, and just in the most convoluted way possible. Like, I was praying that whole time that I could find a way, someone to teach me how to do this stuff, you know, and I'm literally got a job right now, and that's literally all I do is, like, I'm a construction worker right now. I've been painting and exactly, I'm getting paid to learn. Like, couldn't even, it's better than I could have asked for. I would never have conceived that I would have had a job doing this stuff, you know, like, never. I mean, ever would I have thought that I would have had a job like this. But I'm just finishing up painting at work. Like, tomorrow or today we're going to be finishing up, and the rest of the entire house. So I painted the whole house, ceilings, walls, every square inch of the house. The doors will be we'll have to do the doors at some point. And then after the doors, we're going to be doing hardwood flooring. So I'm going to be learning how to do hardwood flooring. And that's really exciting. I need to know that. My bus is leaking like a fucking sieve, by the way. Yeah, I ended up finding some visqueen at my work site. I called my boss and asked if it was okay if I could commandeer it. So he said, yeah, that's fine. When we were putting the tarp on the roof, like, it's just visqueen, so it's only like 7 feet wide, which is not quite wide enough. Yeah, but we can't because it's like leaks through the, like, it's just a thing. So it's on there now. It's better than it was. But while I was up there, I could see right where it's leaking in, like, without a shadow. Like, but, well, I mean, it's good, except for I can't cover it with the visqueen because it's not quite wide enough to cover every part that's leaking. It's basically anywhere that there is like a rivet seam, it needs to be recaulked. The bus has never been well, that's not true. There is a repair patch up on the roof where someone did repair a little leak with some Bondo or something, it looks like. But mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's actually what I'm going to be doing. I just have to recaulk all the seams first. I'm going to do that. But I have to caulk the seams first because I have to fill the gaps. So there's like huge, like, open gaps where water is just dumping in, and it's metal, so it's like a metal a flat piece of metal meeting with a flat piece of metal with another flat piece of metal under and above it, and so there's just all these seams that aren't like welded or anything, you know, so they need something, because even just painting over it, oh no, I'm going to use that. I am going to use that stuff. I'm going to use the rubberized stuff on the roof. That's 100% what I'm going to use, but I do have to go in and caulk first because the gaps are like a half an inch in some places, and they're deep, so it's not like a coat of something would do that. I have to like fill these, like, it's like spackle it, basically. If it comes in a tube, then yes. Ask her and see if you can get the exact name of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, try to get the name of it. See if you can, because like, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I'm, like, whatever I'm going to be doing is, it's a roller situation. So I'm going to have to, either way, I have to repaint the roof once I seal with the caulking and stuff. Once I fill the seams, I have to paint over it no matter what. Yeah. Gloop. Yeah, gloop. Yeah. I'm definitely curious if it's the same stuff that Adam suggested. Yeah, the stuff that I was looking at was a dark color. Yeah. Well, so the only caveat though is that I have to end up with white on the roof at the end of the day. because of heat. So, right. I have been inspired by another person's artwork, and I am pretty sure I know how I want to paint the outside of my bus now too. I know. I'm pretty excited. So the problem is right now I have to throw away like anything, yeah, pretty much everything. Like there's probably 30 garbage bags full of stuff that I'm throwing away so far. Any of the pillows. Exactly. 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 Oh yes, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do know about that. I clean for, yeah. I know all about that. Yeah, I've been very mindful of that. But yeah, so been basically just doing that. I'm gonna have to replace all my rugs, which I'm really upset about that because I just right before I left, like 2 months before I left the bus, I just bought like a new rug, and just like fitted it to the floor and cut it so it fit around the wheel wells, and $70. And just like every time I throw something out the window, I like itemize it in my mind, like how much I spent and how it's brand new and now it's garbage. And so far, I've thrown away about $1,000 worth of just like carpet and furniture and stuff like that, cheap furniture that is just like waterlogged. So I gotta replace all the carpets and stuff like that. I'm just like stressing out about doing all this spending money thing because I don't really have any to do. So I just trusting though, dude. I know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Yep. Yep. Yep, indeed. I pay the internet every month because I'm pretty much the one who uses it the majoritively. Um, I have to get drinking water from in town, but we have flowing water for like dishes and bathing and stuff. Yeah, and he bought this last month or two ago. We've been using. He's got a Porto John that is serviced every week. Like they come and they empty it out completely and refill it with fresh water and blue liquid or whatever. Clean it out really good. Yeah, it's really nice to have that. But and because it's only like two people using it, it takes it's never full by the time they come and empty it or anything. So it never gets gross because they come so frequently. But he just bought a basically like a little portable shower bathroom. It's like it's a bathroom. It's literally like a portable bathroom with a shower and a toilet and a sink, and it's got electricity and obviously running water. It's got all the bells and whistles in it. It's next to his bus right now, but it's not hooked up or anything. It's just something that we gotta wait for the water to recede. We gotta dig some trenches and do some stuff. So we're gonna be busy this summer and spring. I know. Oh no, so like the area that I'm in specifically is like one of the most beautiful areas of Oregon. Period. It's there's when you get into like the thick woodsy areas, it's very moist because there's like constant waterfalls. I have a waterfall in my front yard, or like my next door neighbor has a waterfall. Literally, I mean, I'm looking at the waterfall right now, and it's like a nice gushing one. It only comes around during the wet season, but it's pretty cool. It just billows right off the side of the mountain right here, and then we got the river right across the street. But anyways, where I'm at specifically, because so the problem is fire. So this area does burn down. Yeah, the river runs about 40 miles an hour though, so it's a whitewater rafting place. Craig actually, I just bumped into this dude that I'm working with actually at my job. He knows Craig, and he was talking about how Craig's a whitewater rafter out here now. But that's what, yeah. So Craig is like a whitewater rafting guide out here on the rivers and stuff. Yeah. Remember, well, when his dog died, we went on a remember we took Elliot on a little whitewater trip. That was nice. But anyway, so what was I gonna say? Uh, Yeah, fires. So that's really my biggest concern is obviously fires. But now that my bus, it ran, it can run. It's not a big deal. So I can just get it and drive it out of here. And much easier than I could get it out of Wolf Creek, you know? That was like, it is, yeah. Yeah, and you know how like the way my bus was situated, you know, on that there's like a hill. My driveway where my truck was parked all the time was at an angle. So like in order to get the bus out, you basically have to drive down a hill and put your ass end almost in a fucking off a cliff because that it's a sheer cliff that goes straight down on the other side of the road, the little driveway or whatever. So where Roxanne's yard is. It's just a sheer cliff on the other side. Dude, you know, fucking, I say that I literally, if you had, it showed me the land, you know, and I would have never like I did not think I would be able to get my bus there. Craig is actually the one who did it the first time, getting it into that spot. And then when I had to escape the forest fire, my first year there in by myself, I had no choice, you know, like I had to get it out of there, and I ended up paying like, you know, I went 3,000. That's when all my finances went to shit. That's when I just completely went upside down. Is when I had to use my credit card to escape that forest fire. But so I ended up spending like $3,000, but it cost me $1,000 to get the bus out because I had to pay the neighbor kids and stuff to help me pack everything, and I had a couple of eyeballs to help me back out, but I'm the one that originally did it. And you know what's even crazier and awesome is I had that dude that I was kind of hanging out with, that tree climbing guy, Michael. Yes, exactly. So wow, I can't believe you remember that. So yes, okay. So he was there fixing my brakes or whatever that time, and while he was there, literally he was there like 2 days before I had to evacuate, and he cleared out this specific area that was to the left of my bus, and that is the only reason I was able to get that bus out, because of the sharp turn that I had to make to get out of there. I know, it was really great. Yeah, that's exactly right. He cleared it so the fire wouldn't come up. That's right. Yeah. Yes. No. No, and I just found it yesterday. It's funny, I was thinking about him yesterday because clearing out my house, you know, all the things and throwing away things and whatever. And I saw this, like, it's like a tool you need to climb up a tree, and it's like a $50 tool.
Give me a hand moving something?
Huh?
Could you give me a hand moving something?
Yeah, I can. Hey, Adam needs my help. I'm gonna have to scram. I'll give you a call back in just a little bit. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll text you, and then maybe we'll catch up more. I want to hear about what's going on with your health. I want to hear about your life a little bit too. So, all right. Love you. Bye. That was my aunt. Be right back. that is disassembled. Dude, the back railing thing is dripping water. Where I cleaned off the fucking thing, I can see it dripping water. Looks like the back railing is working. The drip rail is working better. The drip rail is working better. They shoot through the whole fucking little railing. That's where all the wood chips came from. Alright. I need that mold spray. Punch myself in the face. Yuck, bro, yuck. Thing is in there further now. There's a piece of it. Ooh, it's heavy. That piece of wood, apparently the rodents were just hanging out right there in the back corner, just pissing and shitting. Yay. I wonder if a star bit would work in this. I need a fucking Phillips. Oh yeah, the door doesn't open all the way anymore either. Alright. Let's move this vacuum. Oh! So I taste and dancing and to my hand, so I lift you on and I strip and so take a get it You vacuum them up and you turn around and there's 5 more again. Man, I really unleashed the fucking rat piss smell when I broke the bed apart. They are 100% all up in the bed. Well, not anymore, but this was their home. And right here is where they were having their babies. And so there's like saturation of urine here on the plywood. And I threw that piece of 2x4ing or whatever that was right here out because there was that piece of wood away because they were obviously congregating in this corner as well. There's like drop rolling liquid marks here. I gotta go get some cleaner right now. I'll be right back. fucking puddle in the front of the bus. God damn it. Ow, 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 ow. God damn it. Ouch! That just hurt myself twice. Same arm twice. Motherfucker, dude. That hurt. They're in here. I can see the fucking liquid dripping. They're in here. Unless it's water. It could be water. It could be water. But based on what I've been experiencing, dude, there's mold everywhere. I can't even imagine what the mold is like behind the... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to move in here. inch of the house is just dirty. Oh, here go scissors.
Does look like something major is brewing between China and the United States. But you better not tell Elon Musk. All of this.
Yeah, I am talking about mice or rats.
Is marching in lockstep with their latest talking points against Elon Musk, as we have a bombshell New York Times story that Trump is calling fake news on. Is it fake news, since the corporate media is doubling down, tripling down, and when you go to the first page of Google News, it is inundated with this particular story, as I think it would be good to kind of do a little bit of a deep dive, a little bit of an exploration into the fake news industry under Donald Trump 2.0, as now the narrative control really is in a very fascinating place, because who controls it, who wields it, who's able to get the truth out there, what is the truth? Let's examine that in this particular video, as this morning we got this story from the New York Times that reads, Pentagon set up a briefing for Musk on potential war with China. Who are these stories based on? Anonymous sources. Yeah. Now the New York Times says that they have 5 anonymous sources. I remember when they had, 19 heads of intel agencies also telling us that there was this thing called Russian collusion, which wasn't true at all either. I remember when they were telling us, oh, we have credible sources. We have multiple sources. And this is the New York Times, by the way. There's these weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. We're telling you they're there based off our anonymous sources. Anonymous sources were lying to them. Again, you should always question stories based off anonymous sources. It's kind of infuriating that this is still somehow seen as legitimate kind of journalism. On background, someone told me in a bathroom stall in the hole that I was regurgitating on all the corporate media crap. It's crap. Lots of crap out there. The byline reads, access would be a major expansion of Elon Musk's government role and highlights his conflict of interest. The story then goes on and then kind of alludes to the fact that Elon Musk would somehow undermine the national security risk, and they hint at this, and they do it in a very slick way. They do it in a way which this is let's call it what this is, a major attack piece against Elon Musk. That's exactly how this reads. When you look into the story, it's specifically he has a lot of business ties. He has some loans there in China. He has a factory in China, which he does, and it's important to bring up. Lots of billionaires like Bill Gates do, but they get promoted by the New York Times for some strange reason. Bill Gates is literally working with China on mini nuclear reactors, okay? When there's an issue of national security, that's it right there, okay? Bill Gates said, yeah, too much rules and regulations. I'm going to go over to China, and I'm going to help develop small nuclear reactors, which will be game-changing, right? But the New York Times is upset about that. Huge national security risk. But they love Bill Gates. They're like, yeah, eat his fake meat, guys. Yeah, buy his products. Yeah, take his procedures as much as you can. They do his bidding. But then they go full all-out Asperger attack on Elon Musk. And now we have a response from Donald Trump responding to all this because there's a big media storm surrounding this. And we'll get to the truth of this. But Donald Trump says Elon Musk will be briefed by the Pentagon about the USA's top secret plan against China should there be a war. According to the failing New York Times, one of the worst and most purposely inaccurate newspaper anywhere in the world, their fake concept for this story is that because Elon does some business in China, that he is a very conflicted and would immediately go to the top Chinese official and spill the beans. Ratings challenged fake news. CNN immediately picked up on this absolutely ridiculous and false story, which is probably libelous, and went heavy with it. Fortunately, nobody was watching. Maggot Harmon, the really dumb scammer who constantly writes about me for the Times, used anonymous, made-up, non-existent sources, and who I haven't spoken to in ages, is a big part of the scam. She led the Russia hoax, only to realize that she was duped and got it wrong. She owes me a totally discredited Pulitzer Prize for her bad reporting. The fake news is the enemy of the people, and Elon is not being briefed on anything China by the Department of War. And then he kind of doubles down at this, and then he keeps continuing to call out the New York Times here as Elon Musk retweeted Donald Trump's statement about this, talking about how ridiculous this is, how untrue this is, saying, quote, "The New York Times is pure propaganda." Also, I look forward to the prosecution of those at the Pentagon who are leaking malicious, false information to the New York Times. They will be found. As Donald Trump in his first administration dealt with leakers, dealt with people within his own government that would subvert him. They would also lie to him. They would also tell him, we have this many troops in Syria. They would lie to him about those numbers, so Donald Trump wouldn't do anything about it. Donald Trump was getting fake information from his own staff. His own DOJ was working out with a deal with Epstein, trying to implicate Donald Trump here. As now, we have some very interesting statements from the Pentagon spokesperson here that showed physical evidence allegedly disproving this entire story. But before getting to this video, before playing it and talking about China and the larger possibilities of a bigger conflict between us and them, which we should talk about now, we want to tell you about WeAreChange.shop, one of the best shops out there. And I love my store because we do everything in-house here. I've done so much due diligence. I've done so much homework, and we got a lot of really great products. We got tea. We got 100. This by my bed. .com. Deal with this. And the gas station. And I think talk to Bait and members that because places. Thank you for it. And because we got more context about this New York Times story that I think is important. That again, the corporate media is having a huge heyday with.
Yeah, on the record, that is completely fake. And let me show you, this started with this New York Times headline, and they since changed it, but Musk set to get access to top secret U.S. plan for potential war with China. This is egregious. This is fake. The New York Times should retract this story, 5 anonymous sources. I've been on bilat calls with the secretary. I see how hard he's working to implement the president's agenda and pursue peace through strength. This type of garbage from the New York Times undermines that process and undermines our mission. It shouldn't happen at all. Elon Musk is just coming over here for a visit. Again, he's an innovator. This is a guy that shot a rocket at thousands of miles an hour that's thousands of pounds, and as it landed back on the Earth, it was grabbed out of midair by a giant robot arm. We want a guy like Elon Musk in the defense departments to help us come up with creative solutions to the problems that we face in the day. But this article is ridiculous. It's fake, and I can confirm that on the...
Yeah. Who do you believe here throughout all of this? A corporate media like CNN that now has guests on their show that are calling Elon Musk an incompetent thief and someone tied to the Germans in the 1930s? Are you kidding me? Clearly, the corporate media has a little bit of a bias here. And then when you look at everything that is kind of going on here, when you look at the attacks, specifically between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, there is a corporate media attempt to drive a wedge between them, but it looks like it's backfiring, and it's actually doing the opposite of that. But again, the Daily Mail actually had a little bit more of an accurate headline surrounding all of this, as they wrote, Trump issues volcanic tirade denying Pentagon is briefing Elon Musk on plans for World War III with China. A little hyperbolic, just like, the Daily Mail could be our titles are a little hyperbolic too. It's the name of the game. I understand it, but that's kind of a okay take on it, in my opinion, comparatively to everyone else. NPR here, I still don't understand how they could be publicly funded. Donald should kind of look at that. Elon Musk heads to the Pentagon, sparking. They changed it, by the way. In the making of this video, they changed it. The Wall Street Journal, Musk set to receive top secret briefing on U.S. war plans for China. New York Times also changed their title here. Top of Google News. All of this Pentagon set up a briefing for Musk on potential war. NBC, Elon Musk to visit Pentagon to discuss China. Okay, changed it. The narrative is changing in real time. And again, live updates. Now we're seeing finally semi-cruel denial of this and the story being corrected, since originally it was a little bit different. This, as there are still some kind of bigger questions here about the future of our geopolitical conundrum that we're dealing when it comes to this insidious trap that is being set up between a rising hegemonic power and the current hegemonic global dominant superpower, which is the United States. All of this is happening, as it's fair to assume here, China and the United States are readying for war. So is Europe. You type into the Brave search, is China preparing for war with the United States? And the first results that are coming up are China is actively preparing for potential conflict with the United States, as evidenced by its significant military buildup and strategic investment under President Xi Jinping. China has been amassing ships, planes, and missiles, making it the largest military buildup by any country in decades. This includes the deployment of advanced anti-ship ballistic missiles that threaten U.S. surface ships operations in the South China Sea and East China Seas as well. Yep, not a good situation, as a lot of foreign policy and geopolitical experts are saying the only way to avoid this insidious trap is for the United States to excel and do a lot better on the global stage, to the point where they outshine China, to the point where they can't even compete with them. Now, China has their own kind of unique problems, as we got a very interesting article from The Hill talking about how China's military is going to war against itself, and there being some alleged internal beefs and conflicts and firings between loyalists to Xi Jinping and generals that are not loyalists, and big maneuvers being made internally, as there's also a big middle class crisis, a fertility crisis in China, a natural resource China, other than those South China Sea islands, are kind of landlocked. They're trying to terraform, they're trying to turn their deserts into farmland, because there's a reason they're running the Belt and Road Initiative. It's because their territory, even though it's pretty big, it's not really filled with a lot of natural resources. It's very difficult to get a lot of food and a lot of water in there. And overall, they face their own geopolitical strifes and difficulties. And when we look at what's happening on the world here, and when we look at history and how it's kind of cycles and repeats in some strange rates, I would say it rhymes more when you look at it in the context of history. The last century also had European conflicts. They also had diseases. And these cycles look like they're repeating, as China's preparing for, the United States is preparing for, and Europe is preparing for. As the Sun has this article, war footing survival guides, mass evacuations, huge bunkers, and conscriptions. How the whole of Europe is preparing for World War III. We know the Poles are, the Germans are, the French are, the people of the UK are. As again, there's a big likelihood that in the next few years, and again, we should do everything in our power to avoid this. We should be making friends. We should be making alliances, partnerships, and doing our best to explore the seas, to explore space, to fund human expansion and growth, rather than continuing to point these freaking huge weapons against each other that could destroy the Earth many times over. That's just my take on it. How are we going to get there? It looks like Donald Trump has a plan, as he, of course, is talking about getting rid of all nuclear weapons on the face of this Earth. That would significantly cool down tensions and hopefully spur on some global cooperation with the focus on prioritizing America's needs, America's interests, propelling us forward in growth and not destruction. But there are evil forces among us within our own government that want death, destruction, human sacrifice, and the demise of the human spirit. That's what we're dealing with. That's exactly what's going on here. And it's not a fun situation to be in, especially with the latest developments in Ukraine. I just did a video about this right before this one. Watch the video. Go on youtube.com/WeAreChange, and you see, go on all videos, and you're like, okay, I just watched it. Go to the one before, because the developments there are really troublesome. As they only got more troublesome right now, as now we have the potential Russian sabotage attack on UK infrastructure that could spur on a way bigger Russia has here. There's also the Ukrainians blowing up the only pipeline, that's what the video was about, that is going from Russia to Europe, as Europe has announced that they're going to be buying some Russian gas and not American gas, and, well, the only pipeline from Russia just blows up right when they're making that deal here. Not a good situation. Prepare for the worst, in my opinion. Truly. Things are going to be tough financially. Roaring 20s, the Spanish flu that wasn't really the Spanish flu. My goodness, golly gracious. We're in for some interesting times. I love you guys. I got more videos to make. Stay tuned for more. Click subscribe. And hey. More than ever, takeoff.com. Great stuff. Can't recommend it enough, especially during these very crazy days. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more takeoff.com. Stay tuned for more here exclusively on youtube.com/WeAreChange.
leaking from literally everywhere. Love that. This is bad. Look at this. It's literally leaking right out of the fucking window. God fucking damn it, dude. This is bad, bad, bad leaking. Fucking wood stove smoke everywhere. Mildew. This is so bad. This is really bad. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. crazy, the difference. Like, I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can see it as well as it actually is cleaning it. It's crazy. I didn't even realize the bus was this fucking dirty. Wow. Get the dehumidifier ASAP. Dang, dude, it's crazy the difference just like wiping things down makes. Holy fuck. I had no idea it was like this. And that's all it needed was like, oh, I've done this months ago. I think I just forgot like how to do professional cleans until I did it again for a job and like it kicked it back into gear for me. This is wild. Yeah, it's water. My bus is fucking tilting, dude. It's getting worse, too. I'm like feeling myself tilt. Which wasn't the case just yesterday. My bus is about to be stuck in this fucking mud. I need to text Adam that. Text Adam. The driver's side back tire is sinking into the earth like crazy. My ass end is tilted a lot more than it was even yesterday.
Sending to Adam McKenzie Bridge. The driver's side back tire is sinking into the earth like crazy. My ass is tilted a lot more than it was even yesterday.
I need to eat some food and stuff. I need to go paint. Alright, I'm gonna quit here. I'm gonna charge up my devices and then I'm gonna go to work. So I can make a few bucks. And I'm gonna get the dehumidifier here. I can't believe that. The bus looks like really good back there now, where I've wiped it down. So that's fucking crazy awesome. You back to the house. Oh my god, the fucking mud in my front door is bad. This is turning into a mud puddle over here. Change my clothes. very back of the bus. There's two windows on either side of the door, and there's a window in the door. The top one. The bottom window's missing. Yeah, they have to like be done completely taken out and redone. Like, dude, I'm worried that the rats have gotten in that one little area at the very back of the bus where there's like about this much of a gap. Money keeps going over there and trying to get to that area, and there's like dripping coming in there. So either it's leaking the roof or it's dripping, or they're back there missing behind the metal. None of it's salvageable. It's garbage. Probably, oh, that is the dresser. Yeah, it's full of rat piss. It's nasty. If I'm throwing it away, you can be rest assured that it's garbage.
Well, I just looked back to it.
We'll put it in the burn pile after hack it up a bit. There's a bunch of wood on the other side of the bus. If you ever, or like if you get it in your head, you need to do something. I need to take all the fixtures off of all the drawers that are over there.
On that?
On the other side of the bus. You'll see there's a huge pile of shit on the other side of the bus. It's just wood. Everything that's on the other side of the bus is the burn pile. Alright, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna go paint for a couple hours. And then I'm gonna come back and do more bus stuff. Alright. Hat is soaked. Oh God, Lord Jesus Christ in heaven. I need water. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna come on to Bigo. When I get back, I'm gonna go paint at work for a little while. Okay, I'll see you guys a little bit later, or, you know, like 30 minutes or something.